All right, we're back with back nine action of the 2017 City of Trees Classic, presented by Dynamic Discs, 208 Discs, and Zuka Kart. The final 9 holes. What'd you think of the front 9, James?
I liked it, man. They did play a lot more aggressive than I thought they would, but I guess they're pushing for the win. No one wants that second place.
And here we are in some sort of time machine because we're back at hole 1 introducing the players. But I bet they teleport themselves over to hole 10.
One thing I can say is I loved how unique and authentic they all brought their games. We didn't see cookie cutter golf out there. These 4 guys, they played different style of golf, each of them.
All right, hole 10, Scarlet Oak Acres, par 5, 895 feet, our second par 5 of the course. Getting off the tee here, you just want to go long and as left as you can get down this tunnel. And Travis has looked to done that.
Seems happy with it. Comes Ryan. Not sure what he's throwing here. Slow. It's looking pretty good if it stays in. Yeah, I think he's in the fairway.
Josh, he's going to throw that green Prodigy disc to start off the back 9. And our lone lefty, you never know what he's going to do.
We got some banter here from the Flynns. That's Josh's wife on the bag, if you didn't know.
No, that's fine. He's fine. Great shot.
Oh, well, Ryan's good tee shot kind of got a little stymied there by the basket for original hole 10. We should talk to the course designer. Maybe he should get those removed for next year.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Nice wrap job on it, though. And he's probably got about 400 to carry the OB, and I think he has done that. That is a fantastic shot. And that's that roller disc. I believe it's a Falcon, whatever that is.
Yeah, however you say that.
Get up. Get up.
And he covered the OB. He's out wide. He'll have an easy approach.
Yeah, dude.
Got Josh drop in Flynn here. Looks like he's lining up a forehand.
Which is a great play. It's fading away from the Mando, leaving you the distance to go around the corner. Travis always seems to get these nice little setup shots into his from our cameraman.
That's shirts and Boise Disc Golf there. I believe he is the owner of that company.
Big hyzer should be safe out past the Mando, leaving him a couple 100 feet to the basket. Josh's shot was a little tight. He's going to have to go real high to get that over to the basket. And we've got something, I guess he's in. Oh, that's the Mando line.
Seems to be lining up a possibly a forehand roller here.
He is facing directly away from the basket right here. Oh! It's off the sign.
Apologize to that sponsor.
Alex is going hyzer over the road. All right. That's new, but looks to work. And that's an orange rhino. You'll see Ryan throw that a lot. I think it's star. Pretty much played the hole perfect. Got a little bit away from Travis, but I think he'll be okay.
Josh lining up the long putt.
Oh, off the top.
And Alex continuing with the long putts. See a little movement in the trees there, Mike. Was it windy during this last part of this round?
I think the wind did pick up in the afternoon. We had beautiful weather, but it was supposed to get pretty stormy going into the week, and I think it kind of came a little early.
Looks like these guys are just tapping out at this point.
Yeah, well, Ryan has got it within 1 now, and Ryan's got 3 shots on Alex. Moving to hole 11, Sawtooth Oak Marsh, par 3, 285. Really straightforward hyzer shot for these guys. All they got to do is keep it from going out of bounds near the basket.
How close did the OB play to the basket on this hole?
It's probably within 10 feet on 3 of the sides, and as long as you if the holes say it's 285, as long as you throw it 275, you have tons of room. But if you throw it 295, you're probably going out.
Would you say that like most open players are going to be laying this up a bit short, and you could see some of the maybe advanced intermediate players going for that basket and find themselves a little bit long?
Yeah, I would say anyone looking to score is looking to throw about a 260-foot shot and not throw it any further than that, and they can be offline some and still leave themselves a 25-footer. I think maybe in some of the other divisions they see it as an ace run and a really quick way to make a 4.
That will bite you. Travis, great putt there.
Yeah, right, OB right behind it, and not the best catching basket out there on the course, but good speed, always goes in. We're not 100% sure. I'm sure we'll hear about it in the comments. We're not sure if Travis was inbounds or out of bounds, so we'll have to see the order on the next tee, because he was right on the line. And according to that, it looks like he was inbounds, and he's still got a 1-shot lead over Ryan. This is kind of the birdie alley. Hole 12, Crawdad Cove, par 3, 240. Super straightforward for these guys. They should all birdie it. The only way to really make a bogey on the lead card would be to throw it long. Oh my, and we have that right on the first shot.
Looks like Ryan did just that, a little too long.
Perfect shot. Looked like that Cenas. That was Alex, I think.
I think we have Travis here.
And that was Hartstein.
That's Josh, I believe. Yep. Yeah, it seems that the other guys made the adjustment after they saw Ryan throw a little bit long there.
Another great putt, probably from 30. Is that an oil rig on Travis's hat?
I believe it is.
Huh. Trump supporter? What do you think?
Interesting hat for sure. I mean,
I can't imagine he's a Trump supporter.
He's got good style. I mean, looking at Ryan's pants here, I'm wondering if those are snowboarding pants of some sort, or maybe a windbreaker.
All right, looks like Travis picked a stroke up on Ryan there with the OB. Hole 13, River Birch Way, par 4, 530 feet. Probably one of a lot of people's favorite holes on the City of Trees layout. You kind of want to throw it through that gap right over Alex's fresh haircut and get as close to the fence as you can.
This hole looks difficult, especially for a lefty, and you would know, Mike.
Yeah, it sets up nice off the tee to get where you want to be, but then your approach almost has to be a forehand.
See how aggressive these guys play on this hole.
There is a Mando, that big tree out there on the left is a Mando right of there, so that's why none of these guys are going down the big open part. And that looks pure all the way to the, probably all the way to the fence. Most open look.
No surprise here. Josh is coming in with a forehand.
Prodigy orange on that one. And he'll be happy with that.
If you're watching this and you're wondering about his sweatshirt, that Foul Madness, I believe Josh is an avid hunter, so not disc golf related.
And that was dead straight on a rope to position A. So Josh left himself a little short of the wide fairway. He's going to have to go up this inside route, which is much tighter. Started on a good line. Gets probably a 40-footer. It could be 50. So here's Alex. He got up close to the fence. He's not going forehand. And he clips the low-hanging branches right off the fence. He's not going to be happy with that.
Ryan's lining this one up. Smooth. Got a little left. There might be some wind out there these guys aren't feeling.
Travis gave himself the best angle, as close to the fence as possible. On that white disc again. That, I don't know, does he throw rocks? That flew a lot like a rock, but maybe a ghost.
Now Alex here, this is well within his range today.
Ooh, got over on it a little bit. Josh from, I'm going to call that at least 50.
He connects. He is a phenomenal putter, and I've just been waiting for that to show up on this round.
There's Ryan from that shot that looked to get a little bit away, but should be able to clean that up. And ooh, good catch on that basket.
Yeah.
High and right.
I don't think Ryan thought it was in.
No. And Travis just continues to make birdies.
He's not giving him an inch. I love that City of Trees logo. Where'd that come from?
Well, give me a minute. Hole 14, flowering pair, par 3, 275. Super easy. Another hole that just is kind of like a deep breath, but you definitely need to two it if you're on the lead card.
This looks like a must get after that last hole.
Yeah, there is absolutely no OB on this hole unless you throw it 40 feet long. I think we'll see probably all forehands except from Alex, would be my guess.
Now this is a busy municipal course park here, so this will be one of those holes where you see pedestrians walk through. They might razz you a little bit. You have to wait.
And I think maybe Ryan flipped that a little bit and hit the lone tree in the fairway, which is not a good shot. He's going to have 40, 50 feet from there.
He's going to have to do more than that if he's looking to catch Travis in this round.
And back to the Cenis. Ooh, not his best effort, but he'll clean that up for par, I'm sure.
Visibly disappointed.
Oh, a rare miss by Alex.
It really was. I was expecting him to connect right there.
Travis for another birdie to gain another stroke.
Good spot, Trav.
Looks like Felicia. He's using Felicia here. And dead center.
Saves the par.
Josh with the best drive. He's had a handful of CTPs for the group. Very accurate.
Yeah, he's looking to capitalize here, and he does just that. I think just him and Trav got the birdies on that hole, right, Mike?
Yeah, and pretty much 3 feels like a bogey. And looks like Travis is stretching the lead to 3 now over Ryan.
Looks like about 3 strokes separates all the players.
Hole 15, White Oak, par 4. Interesting design, split fairway. Most of these guys are going to go up the right fairway off the tee, leaving them kind of a carry to the basket. As Travis pretty much has done perfectly there. Center cut. Most of the inbounds is to the right of that big pine tree you see out there. And Josh was one of the few to throw this hyzer shot, which I thought more righties would play.
Now tell me, Mike, what's going on in the background there? Is that a soccer match?
I believe we have some football enthusiasts.
I've seen some cricket at this course before, too.
I mean, if those are smart football players, or soccer, as we say, they're probably Manchester fans.
We'll leave that conversation for another day. Unfortunately, it looks like Alex has found some OB here.
So yeah, from here they're basically throwing completely over OB to the basket.
Now the viewers can't see here, but how many creeks do you think they're throwing over?
They're throwing over 1, and then there's 1 just long of the basket as well. Oh look, there's tournament director doing some spotting.
It's like a crucial hole to have a spotter on.
Travis is grinding. He knows he's got a 3-shot lead with some tight holes to play.
My God, is that Lamar Mon in the background there?
Oh, funny story. Lamar hit an ace this tournament. The ace pot was pretty big. I think it was probably close to 400, but he instantly gave 100 back to charity.
What a nice guy. Phenomenal player. How to ace like a pro. You know, take some of the money, give back to charity.
Oh. And I believe they were all in bounds on their approach shots. And it is a pretty tight green. Travis, another birdie. He's not making it easy on Ryan.
I think it's going to be routine for Josh. And it is. He puts it. I'm seeing some bugs flying in the screen here. Was that an issue at all this weekend?
Mostly just on this green, you know. We call that green West Nile, so we try to get in and out of it.
Ooh, bring your spray.
All right, hole 16, Colorado Spruce, par 4, 490-foot hole. Also one of the players' favorite. There is a Mando and OB running up the entire right side, and we'll probably see some rollers here out of a couple people.
It looks to be a natural tee, Mike. Is that an issue at all?
Actually, some of the natural tees might be grippier than the concrete ones. And that looks good as long as it doesn't go too far right. And safe. Looks like we got some recreational players out there.
Yeah, I don't know what that shot was.
I didn't want to.
Alright, we got Josh who's probably going to go forehand. The key with any player playing the left to right shots is you got to get it out into the outside fairway.
It should be noted that Josh is the only non-local player on this card. He is coming from Twin Falls, about an hour and a half to 2 hours away.
And we're going to maybe see something special here. This is a DX Valkyrie out of the Lost and Found bin, I believe. And I currently think he no longer has this frisbee, and I think he's not happy about it. But watch this. And that is currently about 70 feet out of bounds right there. Rolling. Still rolling. And back in bounds.
That got back in.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's got about like an 80-footer.
For some of the less experienced golfers out there, the Valkyrie actually used to be the longest flying disc out there.
And that is probably just going to be perfect. He's going to leave himself the hyzer up shot.
Sets up nicely for a long throwing left-handed player for sure. Josh coming in hot with the forehand.
Cyclist.
There it is again. Those, people just enjoying the park, but they are, they're razzing Alex a little bit here, it looks like.
And back to the Cenas.
Good shot.
Probably a tap in.
Look at the hair flick afterwards.
I know. How does he keep those bangs out of his face? And here's Ryan. I have not seen a drive this far down there on that hole. Probably ever. And that's about as easy a birdie as you can make on that hole. Interesting design there. There's a garbage can right in the way.
That was Ryan, he really showed his full range there, throwing that roller and that nice smooth up shot.
What? Good putt.
Thank you, lady. Nice of you. Thank you.
Ryan looks to be tapping out. Alicia, who cares? He got the 3.
Still a 3-shot lead on Travis, but we do have the next hole to play, hole 17, known as Hot Dog. Par 3, 340. Lots can happen here. What do you think of this hole? We play it all the time, James.
Hot dog hole? Tell you what, after all this action, I'm getting pretty hungry. I think, you could play it over the right-hand side, safe mid-range, fairway driver. You could bomb one over that water, but you got to make sure you're throwing over inbounds if that gets out.
Yeah, that was a great shot. I think it held up. It's close to the water, but I'm pretty sure it stayed up. Josh going to the backhand. I think that's the first time we've seen the red Prodigy disc.
It's getting over close to the edge, but that looks to be safe.
Woo!
I gotta say, this has to be a T-bird.
That needs to get down.
Oh, good tree. That was definitely going OB. Alex has a little more airspace being lefty, but he does have to hang it out over the water.
It looks like he crushed that, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Well, they made it look easy. All 4 inbounds. Anytime on this hole is... They did good work. And wide left, but he had the tree to contend with. A 3 on this hole is actually a really great hole score for only being a hole of 340 feet.
Some uncharacteristic misses out of Josh Flynn today.
Travis was pretty much a routine tap in here. an air ball.
Oh no, Mike.
Great two.
Alex takes one on the field right there.
Yeah, this hole is probably the hole with the biggest scoring disparity between divisions. You can see upwards of 9s and 10s on it, and you just don't want to do that.
It is an extremely narrow fairway. Oh,
Wow. Wow. He luckily we only have one more hole because he'd like to get this into the house.
I think the nerves might be getting to Trav a little bit, but I think he's going to take it down.
Oh yeah. That's why I gotta film it.
What's this, a little banter with the crew? Oh, lefty.
He looks to be in good spirits. What is going on here, Mike?
Oh, well, that's the beverage cart. And that's Chelsea riding the beverage cart.
Anyone's best guess, you
Yeah.
know, what's going on there.
Yeah, huge thanks to Payette Brewing for providing the basically beverage service for the entire Final 18 for the gallery.
Oh, there's beers in there?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
So Travis has a 3-shot lead going into the final hole. Sundial. It's a par 5, 925. There is the ability to throw OB on every single shot on this hole. Oh, wow.
Oh, close-up cameo, Mike. There you are.
Who let that in? And someone buy that guy a razor.
Wow. You know, I don't know if he could have really drawn up a better finishing hole, though. I mean, no one's just going to end this thing on an easy tie if it's close at the end of this tournament.
And these guys aren't foot faulting. There is a little grass tee to the left of the tee pad, allowing the kind of run up for the roller angle. So I think you'll see it from some of them.
That's good to know. I was kind of wondering what was going on there. You see a nice little gallery in the background right there.
This is a pretty aggressive shot, but center cut right on the flat ground. The key to this is getting down there and
Whoa.
Are-
Yeah.
What, are they playing?
Some more locals enjoying the park. Sid Vicious after he ate a few too many hamburgers.
Josh, I think maybe first roller we've seen all day. Those pink Prodigy discs roll nice. And it is a roller, and that is at a really good angle.
Oh, that is a bold strategy.
And it's down there, but what you'll see, I think he ends up on the hillside, which makes the second shot much harder. I think we're back to the DX Valkyrie. I think he spent $2.99 on this frisbee.
Hard to tell if that's an air shot or if that thing's rolling.
Oh god, it's way short. What? I think just hooked up early. Oh yeah.
He seems to be facing the wrong direction here, Mike.
Yeah, yeah. Usually, I would play down the fairway, not back, but you know. I think he's gonna have to throw a standstill. And see if he was just 10 feet left in the flat grass. Much easier shot.
Looks to be limited to a standing throw here, maybe.
I believe that's one of his T-birds, which would make sense because you really don't want a hard finish here. And he pretty much threw the longest standstill shot I've seen in a while.
That was a fantastic shot out of there.
Travis, who pretty much drove it to exactly where you would want to set the disc down if someone would let you. And the shot looks wide open, but there is OB everywhere. And that's got a lot of angle on it, on some goose-eaten grass, so it's going to be fast. And it got close to the path, but I think he stayed in.
I think he got the safe call.
He looks happy.
He looks happy about it. Whoa, out of
Oh.
left field.
Oh boy. What happened there? Did someone strangle a goose?
I'm not sure. It's a good stop, perhaps. Let's see what's going on. He looks to have a cramp or something.
that is crushed. A little right, but being left-handed, he's going to have a hyzer approach. And that is not the basket we're playing to. But that was a solid 450. He's going to have an easy approach.
I think you're right here, Mike. It looks like this is a very awkward stance and run-up for Josh, even though he threw that phenomenal roller off the tee. This is something you hate to see. Really great shot, and you're just stuck.
Yeah, it's super critical to keep it on the flat grass. I mean, we don't have a lot of hillsides at Ann Morrison, and this is one of them. And it just makes the footing difficult, but I think he did it. And the birds are happy.
Look at those guys go. They're looking for some bread. Yeah, Corey Hood here.
Corey Hood.
Yeah.
Fan
Wow.
favorite.
Well, I don't know what's in that tube of his. That's strange. Maybe a poster. He's trying to get some autographs after
Yeah,
this.
perhaps a poster. Knowing Corey, it could be many things. Poster might be one of them. And that's that Rhino again.
Now, what is that basket setting on there, Mike?
That is actually Justin, co-tournament director's grandma's end table. Freshly varnished.
Antique furniture. Fantastic. Look at that tour ride in the background. Whose is that?
That is also Justin's.
Oh, God, that almost went in.
It did. And see, Alex actually left himself a nice hyzer. Going that red Cenis again to close it out. Travis has a 3 or 4 shot lead at this point, so he is just going to uneventfully lay that up.
I think he wants that final putt. He wants the love.
He does. I think if I had a couple shots to give, I'd just throw one inside of that so I could putt last.
Forget about that, 9, 10 stroke rating difference. Just lay up.
Ryan, I believe this will hold him on to second. I don't think there's much chance of anyone catching him. Great birdie. Josh to tap out. It was nice to have a couple Twin Falls guys up here playing. Dogs are happy.
Yeah. Now, the water isn't as close behind the basket as it looks here, guys.
No, and Travis is going to tap in for the win.
The champ. He's stoked.
There you have it. 2017 Open City of Trees champion, Travis Lindstrom.
Getting
Well deserved.
some love.
Looks like he won by 2 over Ryan. Ryan held on to second by 4, and Alex held on to third by 3. I think that said. Huge thanks to all of our sponsors. You can see him here. Oh, look at that. That's Billy Bob down there. I'm not sure what he's doing, but that's cool. And huge thanks to we're here at Pay It Brewing. Our first time commentating. Sorry for any hiccups. Huge thanks to James for joining me. Our camera team, Jut and Teresa. I think Steve Lloyd made a sneak appearance in there.